It's the Cauterized and Cookie Show with Cauterized and Cookie, episode 3. Yes. Hey, there's Cookie. Where's Cauterized? Here I
There's no
am.
Cauterized. He's gone.
No, I finally
You're
made
back.
it. I was busy cleaning up the last apartment that you trashed, Kind of a little worried here. We got chocolates, which you can't do too much damage,
Don't
although
worry.
again, a white,
This will do
light-colored
damage to my
couch.
tummy.
But
My
I'm pretty sure
waistline.
you'll get those in your mouth. And then a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's going, but hopefully the episode goes well. If it doesn't,
when
I guess.
When I run out of chocolate, I'm gonna put the gun to your face and tell you to go buy me more chocolate.
Okay.
You know how I get whenever I don't have enough chocolate.
Well, the store is just down the road, so I think we'll be okay. Anyways, it's been a week. How's your week been?
You tell me. I don't remember.
That says it all. I think if there's a long pause after you ask somebody how their week is, it probably isn't a good sign. My week, though, last week we talked about, is it too early to put up the Christmas lights? And we came to the conclusion, no. Yes. So I went and did it right after, we signed off. And other people had different thoughts on that. As I was putting them up, a guy walked by and he goes, "Too early." And I said, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Sourpuss.
Yeah, and he goes,
Sorry.
"I'm good. Too early," as if I hadn't heard it the first time. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm just putting it up while they're still warm." And "Too early," as he walks away. It's apparently all he really had to say to me. But I'll tell you what, yesterday, I wanted to find the guy and ask him, how early is it really? Because it snowed. We got about an inch of snow, and I felt like a genius. And I just wanted to find this guy. I was tempted to just sit out in front of the house.
Wait, who's the genius here? Who's the one that tells you to put them up early?
True. You did tell me. Yeah. And I took your advice. I mean, at first I thought, oh no, this horrible faux pas, but I'm not turning them on. I mean, is it really that early if I'm not lighting up on November 12th?
You're just not freezing your butt off, that's all.
Yes, and I'm not, because, again, we got snow this morning, and it was actually really icy this morning. I was driving to the gym, and my wheels kind of spun out at the light, and it wasn't because I was drag racing, but yeah.
It totally was. Them electric cars really get going.
Those electric cars do. I had a Mustang the other day revving its engine and everything next to me, like, you don't even know. Don't even know. But I'm not trying to get a ticket. I've had my time.
Okay. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. I want to say something about advent calendars, okay?
Yes.
Stryker's got this advent calendar, and we were looking at it yesterday, and we discussed with them whether or not you start on day 24 or day 1. And so, we both told him, you start on day 24, and it's a countdown calendar. Well, I Googled it last night. A lot of people think you should start on day 1 and count up to Christmas. But okay, so do you count up or do you count down? I guess it's a personal choice, though, but I've always read it as countdown calendars.
And that's what it says online.
Count down to days. Yeah. Well, no, Google was overwhelmingly telling me to count up.
Count up, really?
So I don't know.
Well, that's interesting.
Maybe other people know.
And then, clearing it up from last week too, I did get my cheese advent calendar. I finally found that. And I'll tell you what, when you open that one, it starts at 24. And I was confused the first time. I thought that, yeah, you go 1, you follow the regular calendar. But no, I subscribe to the idea that an advent calendar is the countdown to Christmas.
I feel like it pumps you up for Christmas because you're like 24 days, 23 days, 22 days. Your countdown. You're like 2 days to Christmas. It's a hype up calendar.
I mean, if I do it the other way, then I have to do math. And hey, it's 12. I guess that's not really hard math. 13.
I feel like, no, the other way, it's easier on math because you're like, hey, today's the 3rd. I'm opening 3.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the easier way on math.
I don't know. I'm for countdown. I really don't think it should be a count up. If you have strong feelings about it, though, always use our phone line 413-84-COACH. Let us know. Send us a voicemail or text, and Yeah, we'd like to
Right there,
know,
right
because
there.
you know what? That would actually help Stryker a lot. You should have seen his reaction when Cookie told him
Oh,
that
he
his
did not
numbers
like
were in
hearing that.
reverse yesterday. Yeah. And we did some research. I saw it was countdown. Apparently, your research is showing the other way. I hope that you inform
Yeah,
Stryker so that he's not tearing his hair
I
out right
haven't.
now.
I
Oh, well,
haven't.
that
I
would be
probably
important.
need to DM
Get
him.
him on the phone.
I
Yes.
wasn't going to DM him at midnight last night. I forgot to do it this morning.
He might have been up in a cold sweat last night worrying about his advent calendar, so you could have soothed him.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know. If anybody else has opinions on this, again, just give us a call, 413-84-COACH. You can call for anything. It's confidential. It's free.
You take
No,
the
I took
numbers
that.
away every time
Yeah,
I
you want to
point.
point to it?
Every
Okay,
time
there it
I
is.
point, you take it away.
What are you pointing to? There's nothing
Let
there
me
now.
Vanna turkey it with my turkey hat. See, you take
Yeah.
it away. Why are you taking it away from me? This is my moment.
All right, one more time. If you'd like to
Bring it
point.
back. Bring it
There
back.
you go.
Thank you.
There it
I'm
is.
not done yet. Look at this beautiful number. 413-84-COACH.
Follow the
Thank you.
bouncing ball. Yes, actually, and if you call that too, there is a voicemail there. This is a real number. You can really text, send pictures. There's a real voicemail, and we actually do have a listener voicemail to play here later in the show.
Really?
But at least call
Ooh,
just to
who'd
check
call
out our
us?
voicemail. I don't know, but they've got some inside dirt on something. I don't want to get to it right now, but
Oh.
there's some controversy. So
Mm.
yes. Anyways, the holidays, they are upon us. And you know what else is upon us? Another
Chocolate.
video contest. Oh my
Oh
god, the
no.
timing on this one.
No.
It's a green
No. I
shirt,
don't
as
have
you can
time.
see. Yeah. So we've participated in all four of these video contests, and they've been great. I really enjoyed all of
We are
them.
the only ones to win all four because Corbin couldn't participate anymore because he got hired.
Yeah.
But other than Corbin won all the ones he participated into. But
Yes.
we were the only ones to win all four.
This is a not
And
so
I don't think
humble
we're gonna
brag,
win number
but
5.
yes.
We're not gonna win number 5. I'm not creative. I can only copy. I can't create.
She says this every single time, so it's a good, tradition to
No,
keep the doubt
no,
alive. But this is a hard
no.
contest. The
We're
theme of
screwed.
this one, the theme on this one is Rec Room
Original
Originals. Yeah, and you got to come up with an original Rec Room original
skit.
skit based around like
Mm-hmm.
paintball or quests, rec rally, something. So we got a
Yeah.
few ideas floating around in our head, but yeah, we're gonna have to kind of get in the writers' room today, and we're really gonna have to get to work tomorrow if we want to get that green shirt. But thinking back on the contest, let's see, we did the OK Go one. That was a music video.
Strikers, baby.
Yeah, what else we did the oh shoot, I'm blanking. The Night at the Roxbury, the movie trailer recreation.
Ain't
Um,
nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. YouTube recreation, and then
The robbery. The
yeah,
robbery.
Wreck Robbery. That was our last one. What was your favorite one to work on? What was your favorite themed contest?
I loved Ain't Nobody Got Time for that because I love autotune. And what was it? Last contest, I was giving autotune ideas and I was told that I like autotune too much.
I mean, you
I
certainly
can't
have an
help it. I
affinity
like
for it,
autotune.
but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what's not to like about Sweet Brown? That was a fun one to work on. We
Mm.
actually submitted 2 in that contest. We did my Super Troopers video, and it didn't win Meow, but it was fun to shoot too. I directed it, so that was part of what was wrong with it. I'm not a great director or editor. I can
I'm
somewhat,
not a good actress.
I can somewhat take direction too, but yeah, we have a lot of takes when Cook's filming me because I'm also not an actor, but we make our way through, and we've somehow won 4 of these contests. Hope we can put number 5 up, but not going to count our chickens before they hatch. We'll just go with Cookie's traditional doubt and
It's not doubt, it's the truth.
not
We're not
believing
gonna
in
win this
us.
one.
So
Mm.
I don't know. We might have something up our sleeves.
Mm.
Notice that I'm not wearing
I
any
doubt
sleeves,
that.
by the way. So. Yes, and then speaking of contest rooms, we actually went out. We're kind of looking at some of the stranded contest rooms. They're really nice. We went to what was that one
Yeah.
called? was a Jurassic Park theme, The Lost Kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
That's my favorite so far. I think that one's going to win
Yeah,
and
no,
take
that was
first.
a beautiful room. I never really knew that I liked Jurassic Park so much. It'd been a real long time since I had watched that. I saw it as a little kid and think I was a little scared, never came back to it. But the other thing I never really knew and that I really should be scared of, well, let's roll it in this clip here.
It was you. You're driving. That's what we should be scared of. You're driving. You don't know how to
True.
drive.
I ran into a lot of things.
Uh-oh. Another Jeep. There might be something useful in it. There's a... Oh, shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I do not need to...
Better be careful. Raptors are running freely here. The Jeep's headlights can be used to light up that area so it's not as dark. Turn the car, I guess.
I just don't go where the raptor is.
You gotta turn the car there.
You know what? I'm bailing. Bye.
No, don't bail.
Outrun.
I just have to be faster than you.
Yeah, I cannot turn it. Let's see. Want me to back up and turn? Okay.
Oh, shit! Shit!
And I got eaten. Oh my god.
I locked the doors. You can't get in. God, that was scary.
There's what appears to be a calculator here.
Okay, that's probably a card. Oh, shit. That's scary. In case you didn't notice, in a deathly situation, I would totally bail on you and let you be eaten.
Yeah, no, you totally did. You stayed in the car. You didn't even come back.
No, I came out and then I saw that and then I ran back to the car.
Oh, really? Even better.
I was like, myself before you. Yeah.
So, Cookie, you want to talk about that one? Because I learned a lot that day.
I'm a terrible friend.
Yeah, so if you didn't hear it or you didn't see it, if you're just listening to the podcast, Cookie locked me out of a Jeep when she saw that there was a raptor coming. She didn't really warn me that the raptor was there. I had no idea. I was trying to pick up some silly key card calculator looking thing. And then I hear, and then she locks the door when I'm trying to get back to the car. But you know what the funny thing about that is? Raptors don't really have the ability to unlock doors. It's not like the raptor was going to try the door handle first and go, oh, dang, I can't get in. I guess I'm running away. He'd probably just rip the Jeep apart.
They can't open doors.
Yeah, but no, I think Cookie really just wanted to make sure that I was out there to be food. And then while the raptor was eating me, she was going to drive away. So thanks.
Well, how else am I going to get rid of you?
Yeah, I mean, we got this gun on the table. Let's find out. So, oh, God. No, good. But yeah, it was a great room, other than the sense of betrayal I felt afterwards. But check it out. There are a lot of really nice stranded contests out there. In fact, this picture behind my head is from Solus. That was another good one that I took, or that I tried out. Yeah, very beautiful, very nice. Nobody tried to kill me. There's just a pleasant butterfly. I did go without Cookie because I wasn't exactly sure I could trust her anymore, but
you can't.
I think we'll work through it. I think we might be able to get over that one. So
nope.
Yeah.
Nope, because I'm gonna have to try again.
Oh, great! Thank you. So
going down. I got thousands to collect on your life.
Yeah. And then final thing for our week recap. I saw somebody playing Rec Room out in the wild on their phone.
Really?
And that was really cool. And I was kind of like, how do I let them know that I play Rec Room? Or, is there...
How do you
I don't
be
know.
A weirdo? I think you have...
Okay, that was my question. There's no way that I can just be like, hey, you play Rec Room? I play Rec Room. Friend me, or,
No, just go to them, be like, hey, what's your username?
Really?
And they will either shut you down or they will tell you. So it'll either be less
Chris Hansen
awkward
pops
or
out. He'd
yeah,
ask me, I have a
Chris
seat
Hansen.
over
You
there.
going up to a minor and asking them? Yeah, Chris Hansen's gonna
Yeah,
for sure
well,
pack. Well, actually, no, he's fired or something. Didn't he cheat on his wife or something? I don't know. There's
there was
some
some
scandal.
controversy with him. I don't know. Shout out to Chris Hansen. He started here in Detroit, so woo. Yeah. Anyways, I guess there really is no weird way or normal way to just come up to someone. Oh, you're playing Rec Room. Sorry that I was looking at your phone, which was private, so I'm kind of eavesdropping. Now I'm starting a conversation, but yeah. Okay. I guess we just don't talk to
All up
people
in
in real
everybody's
life,
business.
only in Rec Room. Yes.
Yeah, don't
But
talk to people in real life. Do you
I've
talk to people in real life? Hell, I don't do that. No.
well, it's been weird. I've actually
Loser.
noticed that in Rec Room, I've met 2 or 3 people that live within about 10 minutes of me. And I haven't actually met them, I haven't gone and met them in real life, but it's kind of weird when you meet people online. You got this whole
But
world,
you live
it's
in like one of the biggest cities in the US, so it's not that weird.
I guess, but I mean, they live within walking distance of me. It's not like they just live in Detroit, you know, area. They live like a road down from me. So, I don't know, have you met anybody in Rec Room that lives near you?
I'm sure there are people who live somewhat near me, but I don't care to meet them. I'm antisocial. I don't like people. I
Yeah.
don't like people.
Okay.
I wouldn't let somebody approach me and be like, "You playing Rec Room?" I'm no,
Oh, really? So
no.
if I would have caught
I
you and asked for your username, I'm not getting your username in public.
no. I would have
Go,
been like,
Cookie, what are you playing here?
I am sedate sloth 546. That's who I am.
Oh, so the equivalent of giving me a fake phone number, you're going to give me an adjective
Yes,
animal. Okay.
yes.
I see how it is. See
I
how it is.
started out as doll chicken, so I'll tell you doll chicken. I'm doll chicken.
Dull chicken. I was carrying butterfly, and just like this butterfly above my head, I do care. So maybe I'll go back to it one day. I have not changed my display name or my at name once since being cauterized, but we'll see.
I
I could
change mine frequently.
I could see going back. So, yep. Anyways, that's kind of our week in the recap, and you know what? This might be a good time for one of our sponsors. We got a new sponsor this
Oh,
week.
oh,
Yeah,
it's not the cow towels.
cow towel. No, that was alien towels. We're
Oh,
wondering. I
made
mean,
out of cows.
allegedly. I don't know. We'll see. But let's check out what our friend Debbie at her diner has to say.
Oh, hello there, sugar. It's me, Debbie, down here at Debbie's Drive-In Diner. How you doing? I hope you brought some appetite. I got all kinds of food for you to choose from. We have our wonderful seafood options. We got some Mexican options. We got some burgers. We got some ramen. We got pizza, because everybody loves some Italian. We have breakfast. We have rolls. We have all kinds of food down here at Debbie's Drive-In Diner. 'Cause that's where we are. We're at Debbie's Drive-In Diner. If I say it 50 million times, somebody's going to remember Debbie's Drive-In Diner. This isn't Paula's. Paula is no longer works here. She no longer owns it. It's Debbie's. Debbie's Drive-In Diner. Not Paula's, okay? Not Paula's. It's Debbie's. I'm Debbie. Okay? Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, everybody understands it's Debbie's. Me. I'm Debbie. Okay? Okay? Not Paula's. Paula doesn't work here. She doesn't own the place. She doesn't work here. As soon as I bought it, I fired her. Okay, okay, sorry. Back to the food. Look at this. This looks so delicious. Because Paula wouldn't serve this. Paula wouldn't be good enough to serve this. No, she's a horrible cook. That's why her business went under and I bought it. Yeah. Okay. And then also, look at this. It's so delicious. And, cauterized. We got some pickled gallo for you. And a burger. Who wouldn't want to eat a burger? I would eat a burger. Okay. It was a little old. Sorry. And ramen. Who wants ramen? If you want some ramen, come on down to Debbie's Drive-In Theater Diner, right beside the theater. Not Paula's. Not Paula's. So come on down. Lots of delicious food, unlike what Paula had.
Okay, so
I'm a little scared now.
second video that's left me uneasy today. Big thanks to Debbie. The diner's great. The food, we actually tried some of the food. Her burgers are delicious. But I don't know if you're getting the same
How are
vibes
their
that I
bread rolls?
was. Did Debbie
Somebody
kill
needs to check on
Paula?
Paula. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Do we have a
give
Shelly
Debbie
Miscavige
some.
situation on our hands here?
Yeah.
Please,
She's
here,
got
get
some
ready to
anger
point.
issues.
But reach out to us at 413-84-COACH if you have any information on the whereabouts of Paula. Kind of thinking about putting out a missing persons report now, because that was free. I mean, don't get me wrong, Debbie. I'd like you to continue advertising.
What did Paula
Just
ever
concerned
do, man?
about Paula. Her pit stop's lovely. She's got good gas, so it's all unleaded and
Oh, she doesn't have like any power for you to charge too? Is it just
no.
gas?
Paula has actually not got into the EV game yet, and I'm disappointed. But maybe soon we'll get a charging station out on Frontier Island, and then I can start.
She is alive.
Yes, but again, I am quite worried about her, and I don't know what to think. So, you know what? Let's get into the news, and hopefully, none of it has to do with any bodies washing up somewhere. So, some of the big news. Application Space Warp is coming to the standalone Quest, and that's kind of like if you're familiar at all with PC VR, Quest 2. I believe it'll come to Quest 1 as well, but it's similar to asynchronous space warp, if you're familiar with that other obscure phrase for PC VR. Basically, what it does is developers can put more work into making way more detailed, graphically interesting things. And they don't have to run at, a full 90 frames per second. They only run at 45, and then App Space Warp kind of bumps it up to make it look like 90. So theoretically, Rec Room could be looking pretty close to PC VR, or at least a lot better than it is, if Rec Room were to, start adopting application Space Warp. It's going to be interesting to see what developers are doing with that. So, yeah, it would be great, because Rec Room on standalone, it doesn't look great. The colors are a little bit red and kind of messed up, and they never seem to, a lot of games when they started off, when Quest 2 came around, they up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? I think we lost him. We have lost Cauterized. I hear occasional little cuts of mic. Like,
Oh no, where am I? I'm back.
Oh, wait, I hear you.
I'm back. Yeah, where did I go?
You're back? Are you better than ever?
I'm not better than ever. They tried to silence me. I was talking about things I shouldn't have been talking about, but I'm here.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
So, yeah, when Quest 2 came out, some people updated their games, made their Quest 1 version a little bit nicer. Rec Room never seemed to have done that, so maybe this is what they're waiting for. Maybe they can update and take advantage of App Space Warp. So that'd be cool, and that's already available right now. And probably one of the first games that we'll see taking advantage of that is Medal of Honor, which comes out today, the Quest version. It was a pretty big PC release. A lot of people were very disappointed when it came out. I guess it's not the best game. Multiplayer's pretty much dead. But they've updated it a lot, and they're putting it out for Quest 2. It's going to be a 50 gigabyte download, though. So,
baby.
People like me who got the 64 gig, and are like, I'm never going to get anything because games are just, 2 to 3 gigs a piece. Well,
Mm.
we done messed
Nope.
up, people. Not playing
Well,
Battle
is
of
that why
Honor
they
on your
now
64
shelved
gig.
those? They shelved the
Yeah,
64s and now 128s, the
one,
$300 system.
128 is the standard, so yeah. A 64 gig peasants might be missing out on some future games, but it's cool to see that they're actually shipping games that are, more than just little tiny apps. They're putting some big stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with for 50 gigs worth of your data. But
So I would think Rec Room definitely would implement that sometime because most of the VR player base in Rec Room is Quest 2. The thing is Rec Room always seems to be so busy for several months out to where if they just now decide to start working on it, it'd be like 6 months from now when they're actually working on it.
yeah, they do have a lot of irons in the fire. But I mean, they're a big company. I'm
Yeah,
assuming they knew about a lot of this before it started. So we can hope.
sure.
You standalone people, I'm crossing my fingers for you. So look forward to that. And then speaking, I guess, of standalone people, and Quest 2s, have you seen the new Steam data that came in? The
No.
that purple part of that pie chart there, that represents 61% of the headsets on Steam, and the purple is Oculus branded headsets. 61% of people on Steam are using an Oculus headset, with the nearest competitor being the Valve Index at 17%, and then
Really?
all of the HTC Vives at 13.
Okay,
So,
I have to say, I if I can, I do all my purchases for my Oculus headset through Steam because Steam gift cards, that you can normally buy them at a discount, and Oculus doesn't offer like anything like that. If I receive like a coupon code, it's only good for my Quest, and it's not good for my Rift S. So most of
yeah.
my purchases are on Steam rather than on Oculus.
See, I'm kind of the opposite way. I'm an Oculus guy just because, well, I'm
Fanboy,
pretty big Oculus fanboy now,
fanboy.
but um, I think you get more when you buy on Oculus because, for instance, I Expect You to Die too. I bought that on Oculus. If I want to play on PC, I got it, and I also got the standalone version. Cross-buy is kind of wonderful. But
Well,
if you're
see, not
buying that
everything
on
is
Steam,
cross-buy though.
majority of things are now though. Walking
Like
Dead
I have
was,
Beat Saber and it's not cross-buy. I had already had it.
oh yeah,
It's not cross-buy, so I had to, if I want to play it on standalone, I have to rebuy it again. And I'm not gonna rebuy it again.
yeah.
I
That's
already got my money once.
yeah. Could always try Moonrider XYZ. It's a free web one,
Yeah,
but who wants to do that?
I'll just use AirLink.
Yeah, Airlink. Woo. I don't know. I'm just surprised. I mean, because if you look at those numbers, that's 61% of people that are using Oculus on Steam. You know that there's the Oculus store that they're not accounting for, and people that don't even use Steam. And then I guess we don't really get the PSVR numbers because although you can use a modded PSVR to connect to Steam, I'm assuming the vast majority of people do not do that. So
Yeah,
Oculus really dominating the VR area. I mean, maybe if
it's because
Valve
the
releases,
price entry point. There is that $300. You don't have to buy a computer. Don't have to buy
yeah,
a PS4 or 5. That's the cheapest entry point into VR.
300. It's got a beautiful high res screen and wireless. I mean, like you said, AirLink. Woohoo! I'm always AirLink all the time. Can't go back to being tethered now, but you know, the Index has stuff going for it. It's got a little bit better field of view, and some people like the controllers or the base stations. I'd rather have inside out tracking and be able to play anywhere,
Me
but
too.
we'll see. Maybe they'll put out a competitor when the Steam Deck launches and's been around for a while, and it'd be kind of cool. We need more competition. Although I gotta say, Oculus fanboy, I'm probably just gonna be Oculus all the way. I'll throw money at whatever they release. Never thought I would, pledge allegiance to Zuck, but yeah, he's doing some good things for VR. So
This is coming from the guy who won't even have a real Facebook account. He's got a
hey,
fake Facebook account.
no, nope, it's completely real. I just got it back. Let's not get me banned again.
Does it? Does it have your name on it, huh?
It does no, but they're fine with my name that's on it. It's a work one. It's great. Let's please not get me
He
banned
won't
from it
have one with
again.
his real name.
Yeah, no, I don't use Facebook except for work anyways. I just need to admin a couple pages. Although I have been getting into like one group where I go and tell them ridiculous things. Like you weren't as happy for me about the license plate game. This group, they loved the license plate. I got so many high fives. Oh, you the man, Cauterized. You the but you know,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Facebook not for me. Please don't ban me. I'd like my account just to give me a condescending pat.
That's what I'm good at.
um, yes, and you mentioned Beat Saber, and with Facebook too. Um, there's kind of a rumor out there, a little bit more to it, that Facebook, the owner of Beat Saber and the now newly acquired workout game Supernatural, which they acquired for I think $500 million. Good job, Supernatural. But they are looking into blocking other rhythm-based games on the Oculus Store because they're saying that there's too many of them. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know if, they now have the two most popular ones and they don't want competition. They'll still allow your, rhythm-based game to be on App Lab, but I mean, to be honest, how many rhythm-based games can you really do? There's like Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Hero. It would be cool if Guitar Hero had a VR component, but I guess there's the part where you can't really see the guitar, so yeah. Did you ever Guitar Hero back in the day when that was cool?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I could shred. It was pretty good. Now I fumble my way through some very simple guitar things. I've been practicing still, but okay. All right. And that's my cue to move on. Thank God that gun is empty. So, and then the other thing that I kind of wanted to say in the news before we get going, I was looking, just, browsing around, perusing the web, and I ran into an Etsy shop that was selling Rec Room branded stuff. And here, I'll show you right here. They got a 3D printed mouse bot that they're
Ah,
selling.
cool.
How much do you think one of those goes for?
Oh, it depends on the detail and how dense the plastic is.
Eh, it's
I'd say
decently
20
detailed.
to 40.
20 to 40. Well, you would be wrong because $60 for that mouse bot. $60
Yeah.
and it does not even come assembled. You have
Oh,
to
well, no,
glue
that's
it
too
all
high.
yourself. It's
That's too
like,
high. No.
yeah, I don't know. I was kind of bummed by that. I mean, first of all, it's kind of weird that you're selling in-game assets as your own, and this person says that it's fan art and whatever, but $60, that did not cost $60 to print. That probably cost around $2. So greedy, but I'm sure there's some people out there that are, getting the little
Goes
toe
without a
biters.
3D printer.
Yeah, but hit me up if you want. I can print that for you. I'll do $30. How's $30 for you? I'm undercutting this guy.
Um, aren't those the wrong colors though? I forget
Yeah,
there was purple in them.
yeah, no, it's more of a magenta in the real game. I think dude is slightly scared about selling other people's intellectual property, but yeah, more power
Rightfully
to
so.
you. You're a business dude. He was also selling some rec coasters. I think they were like $4 a pop, and then Beat Saber cubes were $6 a pop. And
Hmm.
just get like an ice cube mold or something and cut it out, and then you got yourself a little Beat Saber square. So save the money. I don't know, but if you're looking for Christmas gifts, we will have Cauterized favorite things coming up soon, and this is kind of something for the rec person in your life that you could look forward to. So,
I
I
found
guess
my hoodie.
you found your
I
hoodie.
found my record hoodie.
Really? Have
Yeah.
you put
I
it
didn't put
on? I
it
mean,
on though.
no.
No, I
Okay.
put a different hoodie on.
Oh.
I found it.
Well, you're saving it. It's getting cold though. It is definitely hoodie season, so glad that you found it. Um, let's
Yeah.
see. And then I guess we got time for some listener comments and questions. Stuff that I stole from Reddit too. But you know what? Let's start off because I said it at the start of the show, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. I don't know what to think, but we got a voicemail from a listener who appears to be in the know about last week's sponsor, Alien Tell. So let me roll that here.
Hmm.
Okay, so that caller who wishes to remain anonymous, alleging that the alien,
Excuse
the
me, I had a
cauterized egg
frog in
cookie
my
line
throat.
is confidential. You can't
Oh,
be,
sorry.
yeah, you can't be doxing our callers. They won't call. But yeah, that caller who, will remain unnamed unless she has another sinus outburst. Yeah, he's alleging
I
that
can't help it.
alien
I've been sick for
towels
weeks.
are made out of cows, which, God, I hope that's not
I
true.
I I knew
Carl,
it. I
Carl the
knew it.
cow that we have a picture up here, are you telling me he was pulled up in the tractor beam not just for advertising purposes, but also to be made into a towel? He was going to buy those towels, and you're going to sell him a towel made of his own people? That's just,
They're doing a
I don't know what to
switcheroo on
say.
him. Yeah.
I've been trying to get a hold of the guys over there at Alien Towels. They have not called me back. They're probably doing some important, intergalactic stuff. But for now, just keep in mind that they may be bovine based towels. And do not
Oh.
use them to dry off any of your cows because cow on cow crime that's not good. So yeah, that was our listener voicemail. And again,
Cowbells and
if you would like to give us a call, can you point for me, Cookie? It is 413-84-COACH. Just send us a voicemail, send us a text message, do whatever you like, and you could end up on the next show here. So, yeah, we have some more comments too. This comment comes from the officials JSJS. I bought an iPhone just to play Rec Room, and I think it was 100% worth it. That's expensive way
down
to
with
play Rec
Apple.
Room. No, no, no,
Down with
no, no, no. This
Apple.
is not down
Down.
with Apple thing. I like Apple.
No,
It's
no,
great.
no, no. My son broke his Beats headphones, and they were 5 months old, and I still had the receipt, and I spent like an hour on the phone with them, and it was because the jack broke, because the jack was horrible quality. Why did they put plastic inside the plug jack? My
Yeah.
son has had like my other son had like $20 headphones that did the same thing to him, and this is my middle son's who's broke, and he's a lot more, happy with them. But anyways, I spent like an hour on the phone with support and just to get to the end of when they're like, no, we'll charge you more than what you paid for these to replace them.
Oh, well, that's very generous of them.
They
Good
they
customer
lied to
support.
me. They lied to me multiple times too. So I'm no longer buying Beats, and I'm
Yeah.
very unhappy with Apple.
Yeah. And Dre. Think about that,
Yeah.
Dre. Next time
I'm
you do
mad at you,
something.
Dre.
Yeah.
Mad at you.
He is shaking in his boots. And he was just such a fan of you. You did that whole still Dre recreation. He's like, hey, this
Yeah.
cookie. All right. All right. See what she's got.
Sure.
But yeah. No. All that favor that you had garnered from Cookie, gone. Gone.
Yeah.
But I guess they just want you to buy AirPods instead. So, anyways, though,
No.
I be going back to that comment. If Rec Room, if you'd only ever played it on an iPhone, or say, you could only do it screen mode, would you still be into Rec Room? Is it a
No.
game that sells consoles or phones in this case?
I feel like that's just a way to like do your dailies if you can't get on your VR.
Yeah, and
That's
stay in touch with your friends
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
It's.
That's that's not a real way to play.
I admit I'll do a little bit of building sometimes, some circuit work when I'm in the hot tub or something, or but I couldn't see. I mean, it's so different, and it's probably because I started in Rec Room in VR, but I don't know. And it would be kind of trippy. I really do think it would be weird to start a game where you're looking at it on the flat version and then go into VR and actually be in the game. But I can't see buying a
Mm,
iPhone
yeah,
for it.
it's to go backwards from VR to 2D. That's I understand going upwards, but not backwards. That's
Yes.
Although I do use my phone, like when I go on vacation and stuff. I've gotten on my phone to do dailies.
This screen mode cookie is weird, but she's all like tall and very robotic. Hi. Yes, it's that screen mode thing. But it was worth it to the officials, JSJS, so I am glad you are enjoying your new iPhone and your Rec Room abilities. And hey, you can play Rec Royale on your iPhone. Us Android peasants cannot, so kudos
And
to you.
instant messaging,
Instant messaging, what are you
FaceTime.
talking? Oh.
What is it? They get green, or is it blue? They get
Oh,
blue? The blue?
yeah,
I
they're
think it's
blue
blue.
bubbles and we're green bubbles. Ugh.
Yeah.
Nobody uses iMessage.
I
Get out of here.
I get so much crap from my stepmom since I switched to Android because now she can't message me from her iPad.
Oh, you're a green
She's
bubble
not happy
person.
with me.
Yeah.
She's not happy with me.
Well, those Apple people need to get over it. But I don't know. We love all inclusive. If you like iPhones, if
You're
you
not
like
all
real phones,
inclusive.
that's great. Yeah. Real phone
I'm all
or
inclusive.
iPhone?
You're not.
No,
You're
no.
not.
iPhone's a good toy.
You're you're
It's
like, yeah, iPhones. Yeah, get away from me, iPhones. Don't touch me. He's not all inclusive. Me, I'm a phone's a phone.
I like Macs. I have probably 5 MacBook Pros, but yeah, I am not an Apple guy when it comes to cell phones. So, maybe in a couple of years you guys will get some, under-screen fingerprint sensors, or you did just get waterproofing. That was pretty cool. And wireless
Why did I
charging.
start him
Welcome
off?
to 2012. But yeah.
Why did I start him off? We're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be
No.
here a while.
We will go on to
That's
the
his
next
special
comment or
interest.
question. And this one's from Fat Balloon Boy. Rec Room should add texture packs. Yes, so like Minecraft, you can, make everything so it doesn't look, as Minecraft. You can make the grass look a certain way. Oh, Cookie Static, say something.
Something.
Yes. Oh, sometimes we have some problems here where she just, gets angry and starts swearing and it comes out as static and kind of have to stop her.
Yes. Oh, you're saying
That
with the
was
filter?
that was a
I'm filtered?
horrible outburst and we're sorry, but we caught it. Our drop guy was in the booth and he censored that one. So, yes.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear it, that's good. His job worked. But the texture packs, you can change kind of how things look in Minecraft. And there's one texture pack I know of for Rec Room. It's like more beautiful Rec Room that you can make things. They're kind of shinier. They have better shaders and stuff on them. And Star had said a while back, hey, if you want to do that, that's fine. That's not bannable. But I guess do it at your own risk because easy anti-cheat might think otherwise. So if you trigger that, but I don't. It would be cool to see some different, more realistic textures for the PC people to mod in Rec Room. I agree with you. I forget what your name was. I'm sorry. I don't want to. Okay, Fat Balloon Boy. I knew it was Fat something, and I didn't want to call you Fat the wrong thing because we're sensitive to that. There's no shaming here. So. Anyways, that was our listener comments and stolen Reddit comments. And thank you. Again, if you want to put your own comment on here, yeah, we get a lot of calls, we get some, voicemails and texts, but not all of them are appropriate, and actually a lot of them are inappropriate. Yeah, when you sent out that thing for the Cauterized dating line, Jesus, that just wrecked the voicemail for about a week. We're finally starting to get over that. Yeah, no, they were just throwing their digits at me, and I had to say no. I ghosted them all. I said no.
Yeah.
I said no.
Just like our life.
Possibly. But
it's all flustered now.
That's a little bit true. But I have been given numbers before, and then just, I'm never using this number.
I don't want your number. You're beautiful, but I don't want your number. Nope. Women, awful. Terrible. Don't like them.
No. Women are great. It's just, I am who I am.
Just they're women?
No, yeah. Anyways, let's go to the league recap. The league recap. We had Game 5 on Saturday, and Game 5 was Excellent. We had some really good games. We had people going into these games thinking that they had no chance and that Team 11 was just a runaway with 42 points. And, how are we ever going to do this? Well, you know what? Guess who thought they could do it? Team 5. Team 5 ended up scoring 15 points, and they brought themselves to second place, narrowing the gap between them and Team 11. Meanwhile, Team 10 is holding steady in third place at 28 points. And then Team 1 brought home 12 points and bumped themselves up into fifth place. Team 6 also
But you
scored
know
some
who
big.
needs? Yeah, they deserve a special mention. Team 6. Ooh, baby.
Team
Disney will
6
not killing spree.
slaughtered everybody. Oh my god, 8 kills, but unfortunately they could not bring home the win. But still, 8 points in a game that you didn't win. Good job, Team 6.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, it really depends on
But
how you want to
they
do
killed more
this.
than half the map
Oh,
because there's
they
only up to 15.
And I believe
So
Dizzy
yeah, they killed
actually
more than
killed
half.
2 teams all by herself. So yeah,
Yeah.
but she's now maxed out at 4 games, so I think you can rest somewhat easy. The rest of Team 6 is a force to be reckoned with, but Grim Reaper Dizzy will not be taking anybody out unless we're in tiebreakers. So good job to Team 6, good job to Dizzy,
Yeah.
and good job to all the teams, really. I mean, you can move up. You do not
I
have to
really loved
win.
this week.
Yeah, this week was
Great
great.
matches.
Oh, it
Great
was
matches.
it was wonderful, and proud of all you teams. We got one more game before we're gonna eliminate the bottom 5 teams. But
Slash.
yeah, again, you could score 15 points. If Team 6 would have got their, full team to stay alive at the end, that would have been 17 points. That's kind of game
Wow.
changing. So you're
Hmm.
not out of it yet. Just keep up hope, keep fighting, strategize. Maybe you got to land on people. Maybe you got to wait till the end and just get those 9 points and kill one person. But either way, there's a way to get to first. Team 11 is not unstoppable now. Although, good job, Team 11. You guys stayed on
Yeah.
top. Excellent
Uh,
team.
Team 11 has done a great job at balancing their plays. So
Yes.
they're not limited by saying, "Oh, we can't play our good players anymore,"
No.
So
And they really communicate too. They kind of communicate early and often and think they're getting practice in with each other. And that's real important because these are all random teams. You guys didn't know each other at the start. You might still be kind of getting to know each other. Some new people are filtering in from the wait list. But communicate early, often, form a strategy, practice if you can. This is still very doable. You can take this away from Team 11. Anything can happen.
but we're not
Um,
saying to take it away from Team 11. We're not against Team 11. Just want to make that clear.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is anybody's game.
You control your
And
fate. It's not us.
yes, you do.
Go Team 11. Go all teams.
Go all teams. That's really what I feel like. I'm really happy to see people working together. And I mean, even, okay, Team 9, we had Majestic Raven. She was the only one that showed up, but she still put up a point for her team. So,
She killed VR Mama. Great sportsmanship there. They were both laughing and, telling each other GG, and then she got slaughtered immediately, said GG. Wonderful
yeah,
sportsmanship. That's the way we should all play.
yes. I mean, sure, there's a golden backpack, there's tokens on the line, but really, it's all about having a good time, getting together with people. These are a little bit, higher competition games, but in the end, it's all for fun. So, thank you guys for being good sports. Thank you guys for all coming and putting your A games in. It really is fun to watch you. I would so much rather be flying above everybody and watching them than playing down there. I mean, I like to play with you too. I'd probably get slaughtered, but yeah, it's been good. So
I'd like to get
look,
down there and fight with them.
yeah,
Makes me want to get down there and go. Maybe a
the
little
rally
Overwatch.
games. We've done a couple tests with the rally buggies and mixer games. That looks fun. I would like to get in on that, but
Okay, what they don't know is why he's flying around watching. He hops in their vehicles and ghost rides with them.
yeah, sometimes you guys do drive me around and you don't even know it. And then sometimes you guys will park it and I'll just drive it all away. And you'll be like, what? Why is the car riding by itself? But it's a mixer game. It's not an official league game. So just messing with you a little. But
He's a troll.
we do a little bit of trolling around here. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much all we got for this week. Again, we'll flash the number here one more time 413 1384-COACH. Leave us a voicemail, send us a text, send us a picture, send whatever. If you know anything about Paula, let us know. Again, a little bit worried
Yeah.
about her. She has not been seen, and that commercial, although great, Debbie's Diner's excellent, was concerning. So 413-84-COACH. And Cookie, what do you got to plug this week? What should the people
Oh, I
check out
forgot
for
about
you?
that. I forgot about that. I did not come prepared. Chocolate.
Hmm.
Check out chocolate. If you weren't around last year, maybe you're a newborn. Um, hot cocoa bombs. Try some of that. Those seem
Oh,
to be
those
all the rage.
are awesome. I actually went to get molds last year. Went to Joann Fabrics. I didn't find exactly the half dome mold, but I found like a almost half dome kind of egg thing to make. They're fun to make. They are harder than I thought to make. TikTok made it look really easy,
Well, that's
but
because you're using an egg shape. That's a little different.
but yeah. I mean, they're going to be great for Jello eggs and Easter, so they're multi-purpose molds. So yeah, yeah, give that a check. Chocolate. There's apparently a chocolate statue of me floating around somewhere. It's being shipped.
I bought
I'm
him one
filled
for
with
Christmas. It's a chocolate statue, completely of him, filled with raspberry cream, and I totally plan to bite the head off.
yes, it's delicious. I don't eat chocolate, but
And
I've been told
Christmas.
that I can watch her eat it, so
Yes,
it's a good gift. um, and then as far as me and what I have to plug, I don't know. Snow. I'm plugging snow because it's snowing out there. If you don't have snow yet, get ready. Winter is coming. And once it's there, go play in it. It's fun. I know it's cold, but dress
Sleep in
up.
it.
Put some snow pants on, put a coat on, and just get out there and live in the little cozy wonderland that is nature.
Okay.
It's
Ask him how many times he fell into the water playing in the snow last year.
oh, okay. Quite a few. More times than I've been hit by a car. Um, yeah,
He's gonna
I've
get
fallen in
hypothermia.
I've fallen in frozen ponds a couple times doing some dumb stuff. One time was we were snowboarding by a pond, and well, turns out I didn't have great stopping ability, so I ended up in the pond. Another time I was running from the authorities when I snuck into a skate park, and I ran
By
straight into a
authorities, he
river.
means deer.
Yes, no, the deer were chasing me, um, and man, are they fast! But yeah, I ran into the river and that was cold. But no, last year I took up the very dumb hobby, although really fun if you're safe, ice walking. I walk on the rivers now. So once they freeze over, I go. And you know what? Sometimes they're not completely frozen and you put a boot through, but that's why you bring extra socks so that you don't freeze your foot off while you're trying to walk a couple miles back to warmth.
I don't
So.
know how he's still alive. He does dumb things that are dangerous, like walking on not quite frozen ponds, driving into traffic. Um,
Hey, no, traffic
yeah,
drove into me
how's
last
he still
time.
alive?
That woman absolutely hit me on a bike path. That was not my fault. I was the victim. Her car might have looked like more of the victim, but man, you should see my legs too. They were rough. So,
It's true.
anyways, I don't have common sense, and this episode was not brought
True.
to you by common sense, but common sense tells me to end it here. So, thank you to everybody for watching. This was episode
I'm
3 of
dishing
the
too much on you.
Cauterized and Cookie Show, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Well, I could talk more about him.